Hi, I'm Pat Bourgeois with RAVEK, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to install our Apex Red Running brake and taillight kit on this 2017 to 2023 Polaris RZR. Now, I know there's a lot of light kits in the market. There's none quite like an Apex. First of all, super easy to install. Second of all, they give you the freedom to customize. There are so many ways you can mount them, high, low, and you'll see that in just a second. And third, they are indestructible. These things are really pro looking. The built-in diffuser, and they're incredibly bright. How bright? 500% brighter than the stock taillights. So, let's get started. Now when you open up your Apex Red Running brake light kit, here's what you're going to find inside. 2 Apex Light assemblies, 2 vehicle harnesses, 2 extension harnesses, 2 flash modulators, 2 tube adapters, 2 light assembly straps, some double-sided tape, 2 flat washers, 4 6mm button head screw caps, 2 4mm button head screw caps, adhesive promoter wipes, rubbing alcohol wipes, and a nice collection of wire ties. Now the tools you'll need for installation are side cutter pliers to clean up things when you're done, an 11/32 drill bit, a 1/4 drill bit, and a power drill. Now, the power drill and the drill bits are for if you want to do a cleaner install or fix your lights with the screw-in method. Now to get started, one of the coolest things about the Apex Light Kit is its true plug and play. Now I'm going to do the driver's side of the vehicle here. The process is exactly the same on the other side. We're going to start with our TY harness. Now this is going to go between the taillight and the factory wiring harness. Real simple. Now to start, got our TY harness. At our taillight location, we'll unplug the factory harness from our taillight. And we're going to put our TY harness in line. So you snap it into the taillight, the other end into our factory harness. Now, this is the area of the harness, the TY harness, where we're going to add in our extension lights, or extension harness, to our Apex lights. Now, we have an option right here. Included in the kit is this flash modulator. What this does is it flashes the Apex lights 4 times whenever you apply the brakes. I think it's pretty cool, and I also think it adds a level of safety. So I am going to install it, and again, simply click it into place in line. Now we're ready to add our extension harness to wherever we choose to mount our Apex lights. The modulator installed, it's time to add our extension harness into the mix. Now you'll notice in the harness there's an additional jumper coming off of it. That's so you can add even more Apex lights. This harness allows me to add 2 lights to one side. Very simple. I am going to install my Apex light, I think here up on the roll bar, because I like it up high, adds extra visibility, looks cool, and people behind me can see me better in the dust. So to do that, take our extension harness, plug it in line with the modulator. And I like to run all my wires and test everything out before I clean things up. So, fortunately on this RZR, there's a nice little opening right by the roll bar. Bring that up through the box, like this. All right, now we're ready to mount the Apex light. Versatility is without a doubt the coolest thing about the Apex lights. They give you the freedom to customize because they give you the freedom to mount these lights virtually anywhere. Now right now I'm going to show you the 3 different ways you can mount an Apex light. I'm going to show you the 3 different ways to mount Apex lights to your vehicle. Roll bar mount with a strap, flush mount with adhesive, and flush mount with a screw-in. Now to mount your Apex lights to a tube or a roll bar, I'm going to show you the steps. You'll notice we get your Apex lights flat back. Included in the kit is this beveled back. We'll want to attach this to the Apex light. You can orient your wire on either side, depending on where you're mounting it. And this beveled back, it'll only go on one way. It is tapered. And you kind of feel it lock into place. When it's in place, grab your short panhead screws and secure it to the back of the Apex light. Now, when you mount an Apex light to a round tube, we recommend using a combination of the strap and the 2-sided tape. So to attach our 2-sided tape, There's a non-branded side and a branded side. The non-branded side will go against your Apex Light. But before we do that, we want to make sure our surface areas are clean. So you're gonna first grab your alcohol wipe, and we're gonna give our Apex Light a quick wipe. And you'll also wipe whatever surface area you're gonna be mounting the light to as well. We'll let that dry a little bit. Grab your primer wipe. You're gonna repeat the process on our Apex Light and also on the surface area you'll be mounting it to. Now your surface areas are ready for maximum adhesion of this two-sided tape. Again, blank side against the Apex Light. What I like to do is just start backing a little bit. This will allow me to get it lined up and not have it looking wonky when you're done. So if it's looking good, you can just peel back that backing tape and give it a good squeeze. Now I'm ready to mount this light to our tube. Now with my backing tape applied to my beveled plate, it's time to mount the Apex Light to my round tube. I'm gonna mount it up high on this tube right here. And just how I applied the backing tape to the Apex Light, I'm gonna do the same process to the roll tube. So get it started. I like to always work top down, peel back a little like this. Now I'm gonna go just below this weld, but wherever you're mounting it, get it started, and then grab that backing tape and peel back. That way you can keep it straight all the way back. Got a good squeeze. And with round tube mounting, although this 3M two-sided tape is extremely durable, I mean, you can see that. For added security, we'll take our straps, go through the slot, around the tube, strap in place. Now my Apex Light is secured to the roll bar. All that's left to do is plug it in, see if it works. Nice. And we'll check our flash modulator. Beautiful. It's that easy, kids. 500 times brighter than your standard RZR light. Now all it's left to do is come back in with some zip ties, route this wire so it's not touching anything hot or anything moving, and we're good to go. All right, here are the steps to screw mount your Apex Lights to your vehicle. Now we happen to be using a Polaris RZR, but the process is the same no matter your vehicle. Once you determine where you're gonna mount the Apex Light, first step, clean the surface area. So we got our alcoholic swab. You'll notice, looks like we've already had something mounted here. That's because we have. We've been durability testing these Apex Lights on this RZR all season long. And so we're gonna pretend those holes aren't there. Next step, take our primer pad and prime the area. Then we'll go to our two-sided tape. We recommend, again, two forms of fastening this. You're gonna use the tape as well as the screws. Nice thing about the tape, these holes are gonna serve as your pilot holes to drill through the material. Remember, non-branded side will go against our Apex Lights, so the branded side will go against the vehicle. Make sure it's oriented correctly. If you want your lights, the wide part at the top, wide part of the tape should be at the top, and vice versa. That's how I'm gonna mount this one. Our surface area is clean. Again, I like to start at the top. And if you want, you can place your tape on your vehicle and make a few marks so it is square or lined up exactly where you want it. There we go. Make it easier so it's nice and square. Now, this will serve as your template to drill your holes. Our holes are already there, so we'll pretend I drilled them. Next, take your Apex Light. Your 11/32 inch or the larger hole will be where you route your wire. The smaller hole, the 1/4 inch, will be where you secure it with the fastener. So the tolerances are just right. Push our wire through. There we go. Once that's looking good, I can peel this tape off. And a little piece there in the way. Get it lined up. Now, what I like to do now is grab my fastener and route that through the back side before I put the light in place. It just helps me see everything that's going on. I like to get my fastener through the hole, and that's going to help guide my Apex Light onto the two-sided tape. Otherwise, if you put your light down on the tape before your fastener's in place, you may have struggle getting it started. Now, my fastener's started. I'm on the tape. I'm square. Give that a good push. Now I can grab my 4mm from the back side and secure it. And remember to put your fender washer on the back side. Give it a few turns, get it snug. That'll cinch our Apex Light down to that two-sided tape. And we are ready to plug it in, give it a test. Nice clean install, means that's not going anywhere. We'll plug it in. Nice. We have modulator in line. Got the flash. There you have it. Surface mount Apex Lights with the screw-in method. Now, another way to install Apex Lights is a flat surface mount using just the two-sided tape, no screws. Just a quick, easy way to do it. If you got a place where routing the wire, you can kind of hide it nice, makes sense. It's a perfect way to do it. All right, to do this, pretty simple. First thing you want to do is you want to take your alcohol wipe, just clean up the light assembly itself, and given that it's probably new, it's pretty clean. And then you're also going to want to take this alcohol wipe and clean whatever surface of the vehicle you're going to be mounting it to. All right. Once that's done, you're going to take your promoter, or your primer wipe. This is going to, as it sounds, promote better adhesion. So do the same to your light and the same to your surface area. Once that's done, you're going to thread your two-sided tape through your wire harness here from the Apex Light. There's 2 holes you can line it up, you'll see on your Apex Light. 1 hole is for mounting, 1 hole is for the wiring harness. Again, your tape is tapered, it'll only go on there one way, and you'll want to use the non-branded side against the light, as such. So I'll peel back the backing tape, stick this to my light, peel the tape off again, adhere it to the vehicle. And it can be a little tricky with the wire in there. What I like to do is get it started like this, peel back a portion of it, get it square. And then kind of rip it right around that wire coming from the Apex Light. And get it lined up, give it a good press, and now we are ready to install this light on any flat surface you choose. And I'm going to position it right here. I'm going to run the wire down below the fender lip and connect it to the harness. So before I do, I want to take my alcohol wipe. You clean up the surface a little bit, especially if you got like Armor All or something on there that you've been cleaning your vehicle. Now to apply the Apex Light surface mount to the vehicle, I'm going to again put it right here. I've cleaned this surface area with my alcohol wipe and my primer. I've got my two-sided tape attached to my Apex Light. I've peeled back backing tape part way so I can handle it on the backside without getting all sticky. Get my light lined up where I want it. It's centered. Once it's all in place, I could peel the rest of the backing tape away. My tape removed. Give it a good push. And now before I button everything up and get my wires routed cleanly, I think it's time to give it a test first. As AC/DC said on Let There Be Rock, let there be light. 300% more light to be accurate. That is gonna look sick. And we're done. It's that easy. These Apex lights are amazing. You're gonna love them. And I hope this video was helpful. We'll see you guys on the trail.